Hello, friends. Today I want to invite you to travel with me into a place we often overlook, a space filled not with noise, but with the gentle whisper of silence. This isn't just any kind of silence, it's something deeper, richer. It's what I'd like to call the art of prayerful silence. Imagine for a moment, if you will, standing at the edge of a quiet forest. The sunlight filters softly through the leaves, casting gentle patterns on the ground. The air is crisp, with just a hint of pine. You can hear the distant call of a bird, the rustling of leaves as a gentle breeze passes by, and most importantly, you feel a profound silence, like a soft, comforting blanket wrapping around you. It's in this silence that your heart begins to listen in a way that it can't when surrounded by the hustle and bustle of daily life. I remember a particular time not too long ago when life felt overwhelmingly noisy for me. It seemed like every moment was filled with demands and distractions, leaving little room for peace. During those days, my prayers felt rushed, even mechanical. One evening, I found myself wandering into a small chapel hidden in the midst of the city. The moment I stepped inside, the silence embraced me. It was like taking a deep breath after realizing you've been holding it for too long. As I settled into a pew, I decided, for once, to simply sit and be still. I didn't offer up any words. Instead, I let myself sink into the quiet around me. My mind, initially restless and chaotic, gradually began to calm. In that silence, I started to sense a presence, a connection to something greater than my own thoughts and fears. It was as though God was sitting right there beside me, speaking in the language of silence. This experience taught me something profound about prayer. Prayerful silence isn't about the absence of words. It's about making room for the divine to speak. It's a shared moment, a dance between your heart and the heart of God. In that silence, you find clarity, comfort, and sometimes answers. In the Bible, we see Jesus often retreating to solitary places to pray. He knew the value of stepping away from noise to connect with the Father. It wasn't just about finding peace. It was about finding purpose and direction. Just like the forest absorbs the sunlight, in stillness, we absorb God's wisdom and love, rejuvenating our souls. But how do we practice this art of prayerful silence? It's simpler than you might think. Start by finding a quiet spot where you feel comfortable and safe. This could be a corner of your home, a garden, or even a quiet room at your church. Sit in a relaxed position, close your eyes, and take a few deep breaths. As you breathe out, imagine letting go of the tension and noise within you. Let each breath be a gentle reminder that you're in the presence of God. In this place, there is no need for eloquence. Silence is enough. You might find your mind wandering at first. That's okay. When you notice it happening, gently steer your focus back to the quiet, back to the thought of being with God. It is in this space that you can truly listen, not just with your ears, but with your heart. There's a beauty in realizing that silence can be filled with more than just the absence of sound. It can be filled with presence. As you practice, you might begin to notice small things, a feeling of peace you can't quite explain, a clarity about a decision that was previously clouded, or just an overwhelming sense of being loved. Once, during one of these silent prayer times, a particular thought struck me. It was as if God was saying, "Just be. I am with you." That simple message of reassurance provided a peace that I carried with me long after I left that quiet space. It was a reminder that prayer doesn't always require words. Sometimes it's about being present with God and allowing Him to be present with you. The world outside may still be noisy, and life will continue to demand our attention, but the art of prayerful silence gives us a refuge, a sanctuary. It's a practice that helps us return to the center, to what truly matters. It's like finding an oasis in the desert, a place where we can be refreshed and renewed. As we journey through our lives, let us not forget the power and beauty of silence, a silence that is not empty, but full of the divine. May it be a source of strength and clarity for you as it has been for me. So take a moment each day to step into that quiet forest in your heart and listen. You might be surprised by what you hear in the stillness.